How's it going? My name's Adam. I'm from Ireland and this is my first YouTube video. The reason I'm making this YouTube video is for two reasons. Just for I haven't made a YouTube video before and to help people out. So I just thought maybe if I put a video up I can help even one person out just to see what happens kind of thing. You probably already know the video's about panic attacks and I'm just going to tell you my experience with them and how it all started. How my panic attacks actually start is a long story, so I'll leave a link to the description of the other one down below. But they started 2 years ago, and when they started extremely. They're very intense, and I felt as if I was dying. It was absolutely horrific. There's no words to describe. Trying to explain how I felt to other people, I couldn't do that either because if any of these are panic attack sufferers, you know that you can't describe it. Basically, I built up to a point where I was getting them every hour for no reason. Being out of my comfort zone was one thing that would set them off. Different things, stress set them off. Being under stressful situations, like when I was in class and a teacher would decide to quiz me on something, that would really get me. There was loads of small little things, and everyone that has them has their own little triggers. Caffeine was one for me. Taking away caffeine reduced them by half, or I don't know why. Maybe that was psychological, or I don't know, but that just did it for me. But the more you have something, the more you understand it, and you probably, I don't know if you're at a stage where you do understand or you don't understand it, but I got to a stage where I understood what was happening, and that really helped me to deal with it and get over. So the first 3 months, really bad, and it came to a point where the peak would have been my 17th or 16th. I think it would have been 16th birthday, and it was I was having a party and 80 people were invited, and was in a restaurant, and it's kind of there's a lot of people going to be there, and that was just that. Leading up to when I was there, I was fine. I was a slight bit off because I was afraid I was going to set another one off, but I was fine once I got there. But leading up, I was just under pressure, and I felt like the world was closing in. It was just an indescribable feeling, as you'll all know. So then I realised that my major thing that was setting it off was being out of my comfort zone. So what I would do I'd be going into town, and that would be the most stressful thing. But when it came to the next time, I'd be okay. So I had to build up to things, and then it'd be staying over in someone's house, or it would be doing simple little things. But I had to build up. It'd be being in one of my friends' cars and driving somewhere that I hadn't been before. But then I'd be able to drive anywhere in a friend's car because I did it. So I was kind of building up to stuff that being more out of my comfort zone. The more I was out of my comfort zone, the more I was able to be out of my comfort zone. If you know what I mean. So over the last 2 years, it's got better. But I love knowing the psychological side of things, and I love figuring stuff out, and this was a major problem that I had, so I wanted to understand it as much as I can. So I know people have probably hundreds of ways, and these ways probably won't work for you, but what I used was these things called smelling salts. And what smelling salts are, they were used during the 1800s when if someone fainted, they were used to bring them back, because there's it's an undescribable. If you've never smelled smelling salts before, they're an undescribable smell that you can't describe to anyone. You just have to smell them for yourself. But basically, I used that as the kind of shock factor, because it's like it's kind of it literally feels like it's burning your nose in a way. So you open the lid, you smell it, and that would kind of just shock me back into kind of reality as such, because I'd be in a dream state. That's how bad I'd get, like. And then I distract myself, and I had loads of games on my iPod that's very hard to do if you're in that state. But when you're coming back down, it's a good thing to do. Then just relax. You have to have. I'll show you my room. As you can see, my room is organized. Like this is a place I can come. That is just everything's on the wall there. You can see I have everything organized. So yeah, that's one thing for me, having somewhere organised and relaxed and I can come. It's probably a bit OCD as well, but anyway. And then talking to people. Talking to a normal friend didn't really do anything, but if I was talking to someone that I distantly knew, and I'd be really interested because I hadn't talked to them in a while. I'm not interested in what my friends are saying, but I'd be really interested, and that was be able to take me down and I'd be able to relax. So yeah, that's a bit about where I kind of started. I'm also making this video as kind of my documentary as such, because as I said, I was built up situations, and when I went on holidays for the first time with my family after it, that really kind of that was really, the first day I was there, it was a really hard night, but after that, didn't have the electricity. It went in the house over in Spain, but whatever. And in 2 weeks' time, I'm going away to a festival over in Barcelona. So that's the real major test. So I'm going to document that and let you know what it's like being in the ultimate out of my comfort zone I can be. And for me, once I've did that, I will hopefully be gone. I know a lot of you will probably be frustrated looking at this video because you're kind of saying that's not panic attacks, or that's not how I felt. But if you take anything out of this video, it is smelling salts. I know. See, my dad gave me the smelling salts, so when someone like that gives them to you, it's very, you're going to trust them straight away and you're going to believe in them much more. But do try it. I'm telling you now, you will just they will take you down for your panic attack. No matter. Not probably everyone, but the majority of people, it's going to take you down from your panic attack. And I don't think that a lot of people use them and take the caffeine away. Try taking caffeine away. I still have chocolate. I just want to have Red Bull, tea, coffee, Coke, stuff like nothing high caffeine. But like that's really I didn't drink for 2 years. I still don't drink. But yeah, so this is my first YouTube video. Let me know what you think. Let me know any questions you have, because I'm sure I'm not leaving 100 things out because I'm not used to this whole thing. But yeah, that's my first YouTube entry / video / whatever. But yeah, thanks. I hope it's been kind of interesting and seeing a different side of things. I'll upload a few more videos anyway and see how it goes. But thanks for watching and see ya.